What's up, everybody? Come on now. Here's another one. The only reason why I keep wearing this hat, by the way, is because I need a freaking haircut bad, and unfortunately I need to wait. I don't know when, but I don't have it right now, the money to do it. Yeah. I need one bad, though. How the hell does this van sound like shit? Here we go. That was wad. Anybody gonna join me? Come join me. Come join me. Come join me. Come join us. What's going down? Oh, ooh. Chest pains. I'm alright, though. Anybody want to say hello? Hello to good old Phil? Fucking hat. It's like too big for my head. I've had it for like, I don't even know, 6-7 years. 6-7 years. What a dumbass I am. But I've had it for about 7 years, I'll say. My daughter bought it for me for my birthday one year, I remember. No, wait, you know what? It was Christmas, actually. Hey, Luis. Luis, hey, what's going on, pal? Or is it Louis? I'm sorry, bud. Louis Velasquez. Velasquez. How you doing? I am just chilling. You all right? Hold on. I'm gonna sit down. All right. Where you from, pal? I live in Massachusetts, and there's still a lot of snow on the ground, but it's all gonna melt. It's gonna be in the 60s, I believe, this week. It was 60. It was like 65 yesterday. Unbelievable, So I was saying that this hat is like old looking, and just kind of nasty, but I've had it forever. I've had it for like 8 years. And the only reason why I'm really wearing it right now is because I need a haircut. Unfortunately, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I work my ass off, but I can't afford a haircut. That's why that Venmo's up there. If anybody feels like they were able to afford anything, I'd greatly appreciate it. It's to get my haircut. I'd love to get it today. My haircut is just so long. And I look so much more normal, Come on, everybody. Thank you for liking, buddy. I mean, still very new to going live. It's only like my 6th day or something. But, I'm trying to build somewhat of an audience. the name to this channel is Let's Have Some Smoke, because I like to talk about that, you know. I like to talk about different strains. I like to talk about, you know, why people smoke pot. Like, I smoke it because it helps me. I only smoke it at night, but it helps me sleep like a baby. And when I don't like smoke it, or I eat a lot of edibles at night too. Too many edibles. I eat like 250 to 300 milligrams a night. And then I'll smoke some weed. But if I just smoked weed without the edibles, I wouldn't get high. I wouldn't feel it. I smoke it for sleep, and I smoke it for a deep relaxation. I don't do it to get all fucked up. I'm not one of those kinds of people. I'm 8 years sober, actually. Weed, okay, fine. I do smoke it, but it's something I'm never gonna give up. I'm sorry. It's helped me in so many ways. It's helped many sick people. It helps cancer patients. It helps everything. It's just, but the scary thing is that now they're coming out with more and more negative things about smoking weed. Like, apparently there's some sickness you can get where you throw up 8 hours at a time. Now, that's weird to me. I've been smoking for a very long time, and nothing like that's ever happened, but I hope it doesn't happen. But, you know, I'm just curious if you guys smoke it, if you guys are of age. I don't really know, you know, who's watching right now, age-wise. If there's any children, I apologize for talking about weed, but this is for adults. Yeah, I smoke. Well, it's not that I smoke a ton, but I eat a lot of edibles every night. Oh, the vomiting. Gotcha. I do worry about the edibles though, because 250 to 300 milligrams a night, it can't be good for you. You know what I mean? But it's the only thing that works for me. You know, sometimes like, I think I only have about 80 milligrams left. I'll just take that tonight, and it'll work. But I think I need what do you call it, like a weed, break. Jesus, a break from smoking, even though I don't want to. But if I can give myself like 2 weeks, and then tolerance break. Thank you. If I can give myself 2 weeks of a tolerance break, right? I figure then I just won't buy any edibles, and I'll just smoke the weed, and hopefully I get high just from smoking weed, because edibles, where I go, they're only $5 a pack, which is unbelievable. That's not expensive, but it gets expensive if you're buying, you know, 2 packs a night, right? And then you buy, like, say 2 joints. You know, you're looking at $25 a day just on that, you know. And I smoke cigarettes, which is definitely the worst thing you can fucking do. But that's like almost $16 a day. I end up spending almost $40 a day just on bullshit. You know, really is bullshit. So I don't know, if I can just cut down, if I can just smoke the weed instead of eating any edibles, I'll be a happy man. But anybody, yeah, I'm not a scammer. I'm not a bum. I work my ass off. But if anybody's able to throw anything at my Venmo, I mean, honest to God, it would make my day. I'm just trying to get a haircut at this point. I can't even show my hair. Ew, it's greasy. But hey, Queen, what's up? But yeah, no, I need a haircut bad. So it's just happening. Thank you. I appreciate you for joining. We were just talking about a little bit about marijuana. I don't know if you're of age, because I for some reason get like a lot of kids on whenever I go live, like a lot of kids join. You know, and it's like I don't mind it, but I can't talk about half the things I want to talk about. But that's a big part of what I like to talk about. So anyways, like I said, I'm certainly not a scammer, but if anybody could throw anything at my Venmo, I know it's hard. Believe me, it's people are struggling everywhere. I get it. Believe me, I get it. But I want you to all know I am not a like I work my ass off. I have 2 jobs. Oh, shut up! Someone's calling me. It's bullshit. I have 2 jobs. You know, I do work a lot, but it's just not enough money. I mean, what I'm doing. I mean, I'm trying to get a 3rd job actually. I applied, so hopefully that happens. If that happens, I'm gonna be fucking golden. But right now, though, yeah, it isn't easy. Life isn't. Well, yeah, no, it's not easy. Life. Sometimes life can really suck. I'm sure you all know that. Sorry, gotta smoke. Uh, so, anybody got any questions for me? I mean, I know there ain't a whole lot of people, but if any of you have any questions, feel free. I've been divorced. I was homeless for 8 months. Never thought that would have happened to me, but I was. But I picked myself back up. So I'm 8 years sober. So if anybody has questions about that, feel free. I'll tell you right now, being homeless sucked. I wasn't homeless like on the streets. I was living in actually this van that I'm in right now. It's my work van. What's up, Crash? And if anybody could subscribe to or hit the like buttons, I'd appreciate it. Or throw anything at my Venmo. But yeah, it really sucked but you know what? You learn a lot though. It kind of kicked me in the ass actually. But I'll be honest, like I became homeless because my car broke down, and it was like $4,500 worth of work, and I couldn't get to work. My job fired me, and when that happened, just everything went to shit. Like it went to shit bad. But I did learn a lot. I learned that you really don't need to spend as much. Like I do, I spend too much money. Um, you know, I have a 15-year-old daughter. You know, she lives with her mom, but I'm with her a lot. And when we're with each other, I feel like I end up spending like almost $100 every single time. It's like I can't do that. Hey, Lewis, you're back, buddy. I can't do that. You know, I can't spend it that much. So, you know, it's hard. It is hard. But, Crash, how old are you, bud? Yeah, it was rough, but it's all good. Hi, Crash. Let me see something about you, Crash. It snowballed into bullshit. It honest to God did. It was it happened so fast too. I was with that company for 14 years, by the way. And I told him, I said, I'll get to work. I will take a train. I'll do whatever I have to do to get to work. And he was like, well, you don't have a car, then you can't do this, you know. So it sucked. And I couldn't get unemployment. Even though I don't like to do that, but I needed it at that point. And the fucker was like, the fucking company just fought me, and they won. And because I didn't get unemployment, that's essentially what kind of fucked me up, you know. So yeah, man, it was rough, but I hope nobody goes through it, because not only is it hard, it's hard mentally on you. It's like, what? I'm fucking homeless. Like I have a daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, your daughter doesn't want to see your father homeless. You know, it was horrible. But it's part of it was part of my life. You know, nothing I can do about it now. I just gotta now. I'm just gonna prevent myself from that ever happening again. I'll tell you that. Which is why, like these right here, I gotta quit. I gotta do it. You know, Crash, could you be cool and stop doing that? Thank you. Um. So yeah, Crash, shouldn't you be in school right now, or what do you play hooky today? Just I don't deal with these. I don't deal with Whoa, sorry. I don't deal with trolls or anything like that. So I can simply just do this, buddy, and I'm gonna have to do it. I apologize. Check back again later. All right. You can check back in 10 minutes. But anyways, just want to make sure I didn't time anybody else up by accident. Okay. So, Lewis, you seem like the only mature one, somewhat. Although you did say 6'7". No, not Lewis. I'm sorry. E Prieto. Seems like you're not a child. um, yeah, you're definitely not, because you know both the vomiting and you corrected me with the tolerance break. So yeah, I I appreciate that there's some adult in here. But all right. So that's my 2 cents. I guess I just everybody needs to just save their money, and honestly, even though I'm asking for demos, but save and really save your money. You gotta save it. You can't. You just gotta watch it, because I think the world. I think it's gonna get harder. I gotta be honest. I think with the way everything is going in this world right now. I mean, the gas prices are jumped from, it was like 269 where I live. It was like 269 a gallon. I saw yesterday up to, it was 364 a gallon. Same place. So it's going up, and you can thank our president for that. But he fucked up by doing what he just did by starting another goddamn war. But he thought it was gonna be a quick war. He thought he was gonna jump right in there and get gas and get the oil, but it ain't working out. So now we're paying for it. You know. So I am still, this hour change that we had. I'm feeling it. Like, our bodies right now. Right now it's 10:49 a.m. in the morning. Our bodies are feeling like it's 9:49 a.m. Um, you know, most companies will okay unemployment. Like the 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 boss of the company who rejected me was a complete asshole. Like the company I'm working for now, like if something like this happened to me, like I know I would get unemployment. You know, most people will get it. I happen to just get fucked. I'll be honest with you. But to prevent, this shit from happening. I mean, I'm 48, by the way. I'm no kid, and this happened. Okay, it can happen to anybody. But don't. I'm not trying to worry anybody. I'm saying you gotta save some fucking. You need like 5 grand in your bank account to be safe. Is what or more. You know, because then you could fall. If you have something to fall back on, 5, 10 grand, then you'll be all right. But I had zero. I paid child support, everything. So it's harder for me to save money even now. But what I do know is rent is number one. Then my child support. Then whatever else. So I will not be homeless again. I've gone through it. Not gonna go through it again. Tell you that much. You know. But you know. It happens. It happens to a lot of people. Hold on. I think more and more people are living. Look at a lot of the lives. A lot of the people are. They'll tell you they're living in their vans or their cars. So it's happening. But that's life. Well, you know what? I think that I had no, whatever. I was gonna leave, but if somebody else is on, let's do it. Anybody can send anything to Venmo, please. Yeah, I guess. I guess, but I don't want to be nomadic. I want to be at my place, and that's that, and stay there. Um, you know. Oh shit! Hang on, guys. Hang on. Speaking of money, yeah, I just got a text from my internet service saying if I don't pay, then they're gonna shut off the service. And like that's like I work my balls off, and I get messages like that. It's not a lot of money. It's like $50, but still, I have my daughter's cell phone bill. I have to figure out how I'm gonna pay that. That's on Sunday. I get, yeah, it's gonna suck, bro. That's why I'm asking for people if they can throw something. I hate it. I hate asking for money. But I'll put out good content. I'll do what I have to do. You know. I'll do what I have to do, but I am very ADD today. I'm tired, a little stressed. So sorry, I keep like zoning out. Time is it? 10:11. Okay. Well, I do have a second job. My first job, I pick kids up in the morning, drop them off to their school, and then I pick them up at 2:30 p.m. In between that, I have a second job where I'm a home aide, and like I'm gonna be going to somebody's house and help them clean and all that. Hey, buddy, you go. Have a great day, and I appreciate you checking me out, man. I really do. I'll check up. We'll talk again. All right. Thanks, buddy. I know. I think I'm gonna jet anyways too. I think it's a good time. It's been 23 minutes. All right, buddy. Be good. All right, guys. My Venmo's up there. I got 2 people in now. I don't have to shut up just yet, unless they're kids. Any females in here? Adult females? Just kind of kidding. No, you're not too. Hey, buddy, I remember you, man. What's up? You're not too late. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit. Maybe 10 more minutes or so. How you doing? Again, anybody who would be able to Venmo me anything, I would so more than appreciate it. More than you know. I'm just chilling too. I dropped the kids off to their school. Getting ready for my second job, which is just I'm gonna help some old guy clean his house for like an hour. Ooh. But it's money, it's money. So, but I was just discussing my I think I already told you pretty much my life and the homelessness that I not anymore, but I was homeless. Yeah, we had that conversation. You work, right? Yeah, you're shit, don't tell me what you do. Are you from Finland? Is it Finland? No, or is it Germany? trying to think of what you did for work. Oh, you're like a police officer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. You working today? No, I don't. I know I don't have like a lot of people right now, but a cool thing is that for the past 26 minutes, I've had people like in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, started with 0, and then I had like 18 people, and then I went down to 9 for a while, then like 5. Now we're at 2, but it's still it hasn't hit 0. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it will soon, but I'm just trying to build a crowd. You going skiing, bro? That sounds like fun. We're getting, in well, I told you I'm in the United States and I live in Massachusetts. It's we got ready. We got a lot of snow on the ground, but it's gonna be in the 60s, which is I can't wait, cannot wait. But no, that's awesome, cool. Jesus, you want to know? I've never gone skiing, but I went snowboarding one time when I was like 10 years old, so 38 years ago. I used to skateboard back in the day, but I never really got into this. I don't like winter. Like I when my daughter's grown up and married and happy and successful, I'm getting the fuck out of Massachusetts. I'm moving somewhere warm. I know you must know Florida. I might move to Florida or like South Carolina or North Carolina, where it's nicer, and where the cost of living isn't so much money. Massachusetts is one of the biggest rip-off states, I think. But like to rent an apartment, you need money. You need like money. It's hard. I'm sure Finland though is pretty expensive too. No, I don't know. I'd love to, like I said before, I'd love to go to Finland though. You say you're going skiing. I forget. You have a family, and if you do, are you taking them? Sometimes it's nice just to go by yourself. you know. Like I said, I was married before, so I remember. Yep. All right. I hope you guys are doing okay, because I remember what we talked about. Yeah, marriage, fun. To have 2 incomes is nice. That's always nice. But, for me to just be able to, go home. Of course, I miss my daughter tremendously. But I'm able to go home and just chill and relax, and not have to answer to anybody. And that's a nice feeling. Would I rather be with my daughter every single day? I would. But remember what I said. Sometimes you have to get divorced, and the kids get better. They do. It's hard at first. I remember you have a couple young ones. It's hard at first. Like I said, every kid it's hard on, but all of a sudden they start seeing less fighting. They start noticing that dad and mom's happier, and then they're happier. It's a trickle effect, I guess, in a good way. They get better gradually. Not too expensive period of the salaries. With a normal job, you can live comfortably. Yeah, I bet. Okay, well that's good, because it's like the salaries en masse, like doesn't go with inflation. You know what I'm saying? Like what I make is not enough. It's not enough. A gallon of milk at some places is $7 a gallon, which is ridiculous. A thing of eggs now is like the same price, but my what I make hasn't really gone up. I went up. I got $1 raise, which I'm thankful for, but it's really nothing. Come on, $40 a week more. Come on. That's not going to really help, you know. But, you know, that's Massachusetts for you. It's not just Mass, but I mean, it's where I live. So, I want to say something. I watched, and I recommend it to everybody, is, you ever hear the movie White Chicks? I think it was in like the late 90s, early 2000s with the Wayans brothers. It's a funny fucking movie. I promise you. I recommend it to everybody. And you know what else I recommend? I don't know if you get, I'm sure you get this shit in Finland. You know those movies, Ted? Is it Ted? With Mark Wahlberg and the teddy bear. Now there's a TV series it's called Ted. Watch that TV series because I laugh almost the entire fucking like TV show. Yeah, the twins. Yep, it's funny, man. It's goofy, but it's one of those movies where like you have a long day, hard day, you want to go home and relax and just it's something light. You know, the news is so heavy and dark. It's nice to watch something that's like light. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna make you depressed at night. You know, the news is horrible. I don't watch it. I really don't watch the news. I get my news from watching people going live. You know, that's more real than the news that we watch. Yeah, there's a TV series. I watch it on. It's called. I'm assuming you have the same shit. I don't know though. It's called Paramount on Peacock. That's where I watch it. It's so funny though. But yeah, I pay like $15 a month for that service. But if you can get it, I'd watch it. You know, it's not obviously Mark Wahlberg is not in the TV series. They have another kid, but he does a great job. The teddy bear is the same. You know, it's that actor, that famous guy with Seth MacFarlane. So, I recommend it. And here's kind of a TV show that I don't even know if it's on anymore, but it's called Below Deck. It's just, I look for light things to watch and kind of like, you know, things that are going to put you in like a good mood. Because you can probably tell, I have kind of a depressive personality. I'm trying not to. But, you know, when a lot of shit happens in your life, you gotta, you know, it changes your brain a little bit. I'm trying to change my brain back to where it was, you know, in time. It will happen. But because of that, I try to watch just light things. So Below Deck is a ridiculous TV show, but it's nice to watch, you know. Below Deck is about you know, being on a yacht and how that all works, you know. So again, I'm gonna say it again. If anybody's here who is able to Venmo anything, I would greatly appreciate it. I need a haircut. Bad. Yeah, check it out. Try to check it out. Try to remember, because if you're, you know, I know that I remember you saying, you know, it's kind of tough at where you live right now with like your wife and everything. It's nice just to be able to, I think it is, to be able to just get away. Maybe you can get away from her for a little bit, watch some cool, like, comforting TV shows. It's just what I do, you know? Yeah, weed is legal in Mass, definitely. It's legal, yeah, legal 100%, medically and recreationally. I go every single night to the dispensary, pretty much. How about where you are? I don't think it is it? I don't. There might be like like there might be like major penalties in Finland. Am I wrong? But I think weed should be legal everywhere. Weed is king. Weed is medicine. You can take 50 Percocets, become addicted, or try smoking weed, some really good weed that's good for pain. You know what I'm saying? I got so addicted to painkillers when I was 25 up until about 40. I'm 48 now. It's not legal. So what would happen if you got caught with like a joint? This should be legal. I think just at least right now, man. There's nothing wrong with weed. I mean, I do agree. People shouldn't smoke weed till they're 21 because their brains aren't developed. It's not worse for everything. Yeah, alcoholics. Alcohol is way worse than weed. I think alcohol is worse than it's just as bad as heroin, really. And you're right. Come 21, anybody can go purchase it. Or it's just easier access. Like most parents have a bottle of vodka, in their cabinets. Kids just, I fucking took my parents' vodka when I was young. Excuse me. Weed, at the very least, we should just be legal, everywhere. I mean, it's not legal everywhere in the United States, though. There are some states that it's still illegal. Like, it's legal in Mass, but I'm not what is it? I can't buy more than an ounce a day. I'm not going to buy an ounce a day. But that's what they allow. You can buy 1 ounce every day. So, I don't know how they would figure it out, but if I don't know, actually. I was gonna say if I was caught with 2 ounces, if something would happen. Like, no, it wouldn't. Nothing would happen. An ounce is a lot of, it's enough. It's a good amount of weed, It's 14 grams, right? No, an ounce is 28 grams, right? An ounce. I'm not gonna fucking buy 28 grams and smoke it in one night, You can get an ounce of weed in Mass though for $65. Oh, 18, huh? Yeah, it's 21 here. Hey, even cigarettes cigarettes used to be 18. It's now 21. Cigarettes. That's another thing. Cigarettes it kills. I don't know how many people a year, but a ton. So that makes cigarettes illegal. I would love for that to happen. Like these are so addictive. It's not even funny, man. Yeah, you know it. I mean, you are a police officer, right? You help out in that way. This must be a very stressful job. But do you smoke cigarettes? Right. Oh my God, shit, that's right. You're a crane operator. I remember, buddy. I talked to somebody who was a police officer. I remember. That's a stressful job. Do you smoke? And yeah, I bet you there's drunk kids everywhere, man. That's right. You don't, even when that's a very good statement, actually. When you're 18, that's funny. 18 is just a number. It all depends on how mature you are, I think 18 is pretty young to get completely shit-faced at night. But if an 18, you get the right 18-year-old who can handle it, that's different, That's different. So I'm walking around. I parked at a fucking random hotel so I'm just hanging out here for a little bit. Well, it's sunny, sorry. This is this beautiful sun, man. I love it. So, crane operator. Could that be dangerous? Good, good. You're a good man. I tried smoking when I was 18. I remember when I was a little younger. It was me and my cousins. They had the cigarettes on them. We went behind a shed when I was like 17, and we smoked them. And yeah, at first it was fucking disgusting, but I just kept, I did it again, and then a couple more that week, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm super addicted. I have a vape in my car. I'm gonna try that. I mean, it's too expensive to smoke. Too expensive. I'm gonna say, if anybody else has joined, if anybody would like to throw anything at my Venmo, I'm trying not to sound like a beggar, but feel free. Feel free. And I'm asking because I'm broke. I'll be honest with you right now, and I need a haircut so bad. Like, I hate this hat. I love the Patriots, but this hat is old. I've had it for a very long time, and I have to wear it because my hair is, I'm a little vain, I guess, but my hair is kind of nasty. Oh. So, I'm trying to earn like $30. It's like $25 for a haircut. Ugh. I used to cut my own hair, but I broke the fucking thingy, Oh yeah, I bet. Cranes, I remember recently hearing a story in Boston, Massachusetts, that a crane completely fell over and crushed a guy. If it's windy enough, right? You're good, and you gotta always be careful, right? Yep. I had a friend, no, crane, no, he didn't do cranes. He was an excavator. Used an excavator, I think. He used to crush pallets or something like that with something. I used to watch him do it. It's kind of cool. But you need to know what you're doing. I know doing a crane is not easy. Riding, whatever, however you say it. I know you need training and all that stuff, and around here I know it's big money. It is. It's good money around here. To be a crane operator. Well, what's your what was your name? You don't have to tell me. I thought that you told me before. And listen, I do appreciate you coming back. I do. I'm trying to think, bro. I don't think I have much more to say. I'm gonna be back on later though, so if I throughout the day, like in at night, so hop back on, all right? I'm gonna jet. I appreciate you though, I really do. Honest to God, I love the fact that you came back. So I just don't like that. That's fucking 100% true. You can answer this later maybe, but do you it's not your own company, is it? Or are you working for someone and they send you and then they send you places? But all right, buddy, have fun skiing, don't hurt yourself, and I'll talk to you later. All right, buddy.